don't think Andy Simons and Danny Bray will be coming out, unfortunately, after a little mishap earlier. Then Ray Westbrook, Tony Heath, Richard Thomas, Jason Barrie, and Mark Warren, Martin Smith. That's the lineup for race number 24. I expect 4 outfits, and there's 3. Warren running, there's 60 Richard Thomas, 41 Peter Lloyd, and 17 Ray Westbrook. Here they come. Down the first set, Ray Westbrook gets a flyer from the outside. Round they go on that first turn, they're all pretty close together as they exit the corner. It's Richard Thomas that leads. Ray Westbrook just holding on to second place, Peter Lloyd pushing hard there in third. Richard Thomas is Jason Barrie. Peter Lloyd, Terry Madley. Ray Westbrook, Tony Heath.
Yeah, but tell them they're all born. Okay, right.
Number 60. From Cornwall. Peter Lloyd from Coventry. Up there in the Midlands. Ray Westbrook from Ashford in Kent. Come from everywhere to race at Upton's. Thomas on the Yamaha. Oh, Peter Lloyd. Oh, Ray Westbrook. Checkered flag goes. Good morning, boys. Thomas. Barrie. I do believe that Peter Lloyd just got over the line in front of Ray Westbrook, but the match scorers will sort me out on that. Race 24 then, sidecars, a win for number 60, Richard Thomas and Jason Barrie. Second place, number 41, Peter Lloyd and Terry Madley. Third place, number 17, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 15.70 seconds. 1 minute 15.70 seconds. I don't know where they came first time out. 514, Ryan Partridge and Andy Colin. I think they were involved in that mishap earlier. We've got 3 outfits only. Oh, Mr. Blackbourn, is that a roller? I suggest you put him back in the start line. Put him back in the start line and put the other 2 there where they were. Colin Blackbourn and Duncan Stoller. A lot of talent on that track, so it's time to nearly get on. And away they go, a very fair start that time, and quite an even break as they come down. Colin Blackbourn just gets his front wheel in front, but Myles Simmons slides it hard into the corner, scrubbing off a bit of speed. There's Duncan Stoller through on the inside. Myles Simmons goes back up the outside. Colin Blackbourn stops. It's all happening, isn't it? Myles Simmons then leading. Duncan Stoller in second place. Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. Duncan Stoller. Hughes. Colin Blackbourn from Paul Whitelam Jr. limping round in third place. Myles Simmons. Kevin Woodley. Powering down that back straight with Duncan Stoller hot on their heels. Last lap flag goes, Myles Simmons. They're in second. Colin Blackbourn cruising round in third. He must have picked up some mechanical problem. Third points will be useful. Myles Simmons. Duncan Stoller. A little wait for Colin Blackbourn. Race 25, the win going to number 9, Myles, Simmons and Kevin Woodley. Second place to 74, Duncan Solhurst and Carl Pugh. And in third place, number 25, Colin Blackbourn and Paul Whitelam Jr.
20 races.
No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 13.48 seconds. 1 minute 13.48 seconds. 350cc solos, only 4 willing to continue because they dared to walk to the track. Sponsored by RW Building Bathroom Refurbishment Specialists. Race 27. 4 riders only and away they go. Now if they all go for the inside of the circuit, there shouldn't be any problem at all. 19, Dave Mears leads. 82, no, then it's Paul Derrick in second place. Then John Shanes and then Stuart Mears. Dave Mears leading then. He won the first 2 legs. He's out in front of the third one. Down goes Paul Derrick. Down goes Paul Derrick. John Shanes goes past him. Stuart Mears goes past him. He's got up. He's okay. Everything is wonderful. Number 19, David Mears. Lead from John Shanes, Stuart Mears, and Paul Derrick picks it up and carries on at the back. Problems over Paul Derrick. It's performing very well. The last lap flag goes out. 19, Dave Mears. Looks like he's going to have 3 rides and 3 wins to his credit. John Shanes is in second place. Valuable points for him. 14, Stuart Mears in third. Second back goes for David Mears. Come home by John Shanes. Paul Derrick and Stuart Mears. 350cc solos then, race 27, a win for number 19, Dave Mears. Second place, 193, John Shanes. Third place, number 14, Stuart Mears. And in fourth place, number 117, Paul Derrick. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 08.40 seconds. 1 minute 08.40 seconds. Here we go then, the 500cc solos, sponsored by Whithampton Garage. Good line up this time in the 500. Away they go. Good start, there they go. John Jefferies picks it up. Steve Lee in second place. Gareth Hickmott in third. Oh, John Jefferies has thrown it all the way on the outside and gets 4 by Vanderbilt in the end. Somebody else seems to have made it in the wreckage. That's Shane Hooper. John Jefferies is up and going again. Shane Hooper pushes this to the inside of the grid. Now John Jefferies got his work cut out. Can he catch any of those places up and get some points? He could have thrown this beating away there. Steve Lee piling on the pressure. Martin Williams going good now as he goes in front. Martin Williams. Steve Lee, Gareth Hickmott, Sid Nose. Martin Sturgeon. Adam Filmer. Rory Cavill. Martin Williams. Absolutely flying here. Steve Lee in second place. Then Gareth Hickmott. Then Sid Nose. Martin Sturgeon. Rory Cavill. Dave Cricket. John Jefferies. Pulled the rider on that turn. That's what year it was. The last lap back goes to Martin Williams from Steve Lee. Gareth Hickmott plugging away in third place. Very consistent this afternoon. Sid Nose and Martin Sturgeon having their own private battle. Then Rory Cavill. John Jefferies. Out goes the checkered flag. It's Martin Williams that wins. Steve Lee takes second. Gareth Hickmott in third. Martin Sturgeon, Sid Nose, Rory Cavill, John Jefferies, Dave Tricky. Race 28, sponsored by Whithampton Garage. Thank you to Whithampton Garage. A win for number 25, Martin Williams. Second place, number 93, Steve Lee. Third place, number 7, Gareth Hickmott. Fourth place, number 15, Martin Sturgeon. Fifth place, number 2, Tim Nobe. Sixth place, number 36, Rory Cavill. Seventh place, number 14, John Jefferies. 8th place number 124, Dave Tricky. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 23.15 seconds. From the top, 25, 93, 7, 15, 2, 36, 14, 124. No other finishers, 1 minute 23.15 seconds. Mike head down to the first turn. It is Mr. Goodwin that gets the best of the start. Mr. Anthony Goodwin coming in at the first turn in first place. And then it is Mr. Reid. Wayne Reid in this one. Mr. Goodwin holding on to the slender is the lead. Nick Radley charged through on the inside. Nick Radley close third. All happening here at Upton. Nick Radley and Craig Mathison then. On the last back. Preston and Anthony Goodwin. Wayne Reid and James Benfield. Paul Walkoff and John Cook. And Iain Laura Harrison. Here comes the checkered flag then. Nick Radley rumbling in the air, powering out of that turn. He takes the win from Mr. Goodwin in second. Wayne Reid, Paul Walkoff, and hopefully Iain Laura Harrison. Race 29, 500 sidecars, and wins number 21, Nick Radley and Craig Mathison. In second place, number 3, Lester and Anthony Goodwin. Third place, number 56, Wayne Reid and James Benfield. Fourth place, number 123, Paul Moorcock and John Cook. And in fifth place, number 8, Andy and Laura Garrison. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 04.06 seconds. 1 minute 04.06 seconds. From the top, 21, 3, 56, 1, 2, 3, and 8, 1 minute 04.06 seconds. Been asked by the air ambulance stall to say that they've received great support this afternoon, and they're very, 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 very thankful for everything that's gone on their stall this afternoon. And a big thank you to all the people that have supported them. They are still there, they will be there for the rest of the day. Here they come then. Whoa! Calm down. Big wheelie there from Mike Reid as he came down that straight. He means business. He says Nick Radley's not the only one who can pull a wheelie with a 500cc sidecar. Round they come then. Winding up the power, coming down the straight. Hopkins with Barrie, Bennett, Eifion, Hughes. Barrie, Bennett, Eifion, Hughes having a big struggle on with the man there right behind him. Looks like Scott done, but still possible. And then 23. That's Starke and they did it. There's what it goes. Second flag. Barrie Bennett second, Scott down third, Tony Starke fourth, straight in, then Roger Tone. Race 30 sponsored by RW, Building Bathroom Refurbishment Specialists. A win for 57, Mike Reid and Mark Hopkins. Second place to number 7, Barrie Bennett, Eifion, Hughes. Third place to number 118, Scott Dunn and Neil Popnell. Fourth place, number 23, Tony Starke, Andy Sweeting. Fifth place, the number 5, Dave Higgins and another. Trying to see who he is. Clive Wheatstone, of course. Clive Wheatstone. And then in 6th place, Roger Tomes and another. The winner's time was 1 minute 07.50 seconds. From the top, 57, 7, 118, 23, 5, 88, 1 minute 07.50 seconds. The British champions of the 500cc sidecar class, powering their way down the straight again. They've had 2 wins here this afternoon so far, and this one they look very unstoppable from getting the third. Here they come then, 72. Shaun, Harvey and Danny Hogg. Brian Canning, Steve George. 143 is Keith Richards and Adam Young. As I say that though, I think Tony Cook, I think that was, is sneaked up on the inside to take that third place. Oh, and somebody's coming up from last up in the next place. They're getting there, eh? Shaun, Harvey and Danny Hogg going on the way home. Tony Cook is now moved up into 2nd place. Brian Canning drops down to 3rd. Then is Keith Richards. Shaun Harvey takes the win. Danny Hogg is there. Then Tony Cook and Stoneman. Brian Canning, Steve George. 143 Keith Richards, Adam Young. Race 31, sponsored by RW Building Bathroom Refurbishment Specialists, was a win for 72. Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg. 2nd place was number 10, Tony Cook and Phil Stoneman. 3rd was 49, Brian Canning and Steve George. 4th was 143, Keith Richards and Adam Young. 5th place was number 156, Alan Morgan and Martin Boyd. And 6th place was number 83, Pete Landrum and Jamie Whitley. The winner's time was 1 minute 05.41 seconds. 1 minute 05.41 seconds. From the top, 72, 10, 49, 143, 196, 83. 1 minute 05.41 seconds. It's the All Helmet and Boot Brigade again. And again, James Shanes takes the front runner. He's a little go of this here, isn't he? Zach Wajtknecht in 2nd place, then 112, which is Ashton Webb. What sort of fuss about that water? Around they come, 93, James Shanes. Watering the track, I think. What's the fuss? 93, James Shanes. 109, Zach Wajtknecht. 112 Ashton Webb, 353. He's got the name of it. Callum Dyke, I think. 82. And 5. The last lap flag goes out for James Shanes. And 9, Zach Wajtknecht, 112. Ashton Webb. All happening here. Set up. There comes the winner. There's the checkered flag. 93. James Shanes takes the win. Number 28, unfortunately, is a lap in arrears. That's young Aaron Pascoe. 109, Zach Wajtknecht. He comes home to 2nd place. 112 is Ashton Webb in 3rd. Then 353, Callum Dyke in 4th place. Not too sure who got that to do here. There goes 82. Here comes number 5. go. They're off again then, the junior riders, heading towards the first turn. Oh, who's that fast man in that blue helmet going right on the outside? He's gone from 4th, he's gone up to 3rd, he's gone up to 2nd, he's gone very wide. That's Mr. Richards. So leading is number 7. That's Josh Dingle. Oh, he's not leading for long. As Mr. Richings powers by. It is Darryl Richings that leads. Powers round. Lap out up to 3rd. It's Darryl Richings from number 7. Josh Dingle from 13. Nathan Stoneman from 23. Roy Barrett. Then number 6, Tyler Govia, and 3, Josh Goodwin. Last lap flag is out then for 18, Darryl Richings. He's absolutely flying here this afternoon. Number 7, Josh Dingle in hot pursuit in 2nd place. Right battle going on there. I'm not separating them two up. Oh, just a couple of swords from both parents, didn't I? I'm not saying nothing about that. They were close when they went over this line, I can tell you. Here they come then. The winner of race 33 is 18, Darryl Richings, followed home by number 7, Josh Dingle. Coming up here in 3rd place then this time is here cup number 23. Roy Barrett from 13, Nathan Stoneman, from 6, Tyler Govia, from 3, Josh Goodwin. If I've got time, I'm going to do this. The auto cadets and the cadets, bearing in mind we added people at both ends of the spectrum. Number 5 scored 6 points. Number 82 scored 5 points. Number 2 scored 0, 18 scored 0, 28 scored 8, 93 scored 10, 109 scored 8, 112 scored 10, and 353 scored 6. The race you've just seen, junior youth. Number 3, Joshua Goodwin scored 3 points. Number 6, Tyler Govia scored 4 points. Number 7, Josh Dingle scored 8 points. 13, Nathan Stoneman scored 5 points. 18, Darryl Richings scored 10 points. 23, Lloyd Barrett scored 6 points. And Matt Saul, I didn't see him, no score. Of course I wouldn't see him, he's changed into intermediate, hasn't he? Up here for thinking, down there for dancing. Intermediates, away they go. Matt Saul, I can see him there, he's in front. He drops down to 2nd place on that first turn, and there's 3 riders right on his tail waiting to take that place off him. And here they come. Oh, tumble, we've got a tumble rider there. He's up on okay, he's gone back to the 15. Here's the key lead, Matt Saul in 2nd. Craig Drury in 3rd. It's all happening here, you know. Chesney King leading out of that turn. Matt Saul in 2nd place. Lewis Deere in 3rd. Then 10, Craig Drury. Excellent Richards. Here they come then. Last back flag, Chesney King, Matt Saul, Lewis Deere, Craig Drury. Let's check the Richards. Shane Bovis. James Charlesworth. 2nd flag is made ready, and here comes Chesney King on the 250 Jawa. Second race for him. Matt Saul in 2nd place. Lewis Deere. Craig Drury. Declan Richards. 14, Shane Bovis. Give his mate a ride back and leave that to push the bike. That's good, isn't it? He always did get a good job. Intermediate youth riders. Looking at the list of riders here. Number 4, Michael Bovis, failed to score. 0 points. Chesney King scored 10 points. That was number 5. Chesney King scored 10 points. Number 6, Daniel Greenwood, non-starter, no points. Number 8, Stephen Maunder, no points. Number 9, James Charlesworth, did he not finish that? No points. Number 10, Craig Drury, 5 points. 14, Shane Bovis, 3 points. 17, Tom Perry, no points. 70, Declan Richards, 4 points. 181, Matt Saul, 8 points. 21, Lewis Lear, 6 points. And 15, whose name's escaped me, no score. Hope that's as clear as mud for you. Shall we go through those again? We'll do them all. Auto Cadets from the top. Number 5 scored 6 points. 82 scored 5 points. Number 2, 0. 18, 0. 28, 8. 93, 10. 109, 8. 109, 8. 112, 10. 353, 6. Juniors, number 3, 3. Number 6, 4. Number 7, 8. Number 13, 5. Number 18, 10. Number 23, 6. And RH Sidecars, there's only 2 in this one, Myles Simmons and James Rogers. Now you could just sit there and say I'll take second place in this because that's going to be enough points probably to make the final. But you've got 2 races on your hands here and you're never going to get up to 7 or anything. And the win, number 9, Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. Number 4, James Rogers and Damien James. Battle of Bennett machine. Myles Simmons on the GSX 1000. I spoke to his dad long enough in the burger queue this morning, I could have asked him, didn't I? Myles Simmons leading it, James Rogers in second. Past that goes. James Rogers in second place. So James has decided he will have to take second. Checkered flag goes. Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. James Rogers and Damien James in second place. Race 35. First place number 9, Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. Second place number 4, James Rogers and Damien James. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 11.30 seconds. 1 minute 11.30 seconds. So that few were Andy Wilson were non-starters from the start, so that wasn't exactly a lucky race, was it? Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after race first to win. But you've got to hand him that credit because he's no fool. He got up and got his dinner before the big rush came. He's been to a Grasstrack before that first dinner. That's right. Back goes, and here they come. 1000cc Sidecars, going on the third battle for Whitelam, the ex-Masters champions. Gorgeous out of the first turn first. Duncan Solis goes in there to give him a headache. Duncan Solis takes it in a whole shot of that first corner and he's going in the back straight. He's back on form. Duncan Solis leading this one from Paul Whitelam in second place. Then 73 and Wayne Westaway at 124. Mark Heatley. They're all up and running in this one. Now if we hadn't had that little bit of water put on that track earlier, we'd have been covered in dust now, wouldn't we? 74, Duncan Solis and Carl Hughes from 92, Paul Whitelam and Ian Wales. Then Andy Cossa and Nick Wilson. With Wayne Westaway. Mark Corley. Martin Davis running up the rear. Those positions remaining unchanged. Half a lap left to go. Duncan Solis is absolutely flying in this one. He gets the power down to the ground and the second flag goes to Duncan Solis and Carl Hughes from 92. Paul Whitelam. And Ian Wales. Andy Coster and Nick Wilson. Wayne Westaway, Mark Courtney, and Mark Heatley, Martin Davis. Race 36, 1000cc sidecars. Race 36, 1000 shares, a win for 74, Duncan Tollis and Carl Pugh. Second place, number 92, Paul Whitelam and Ian Whale. Third place, number 73, Andy Coster and Nick Wilson. Fourth place, number 118, Wayne Westaway and Mark Courtney. And in fifth place, number 124, Mark Heatley and Martin Davis. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 13.48 seconds. 1 minute 13.48 seconds. We look at race 37, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath, Rob Wilson, Nicky Owen. I think I've just been told that Mark Coster and Hayden Benz will not be taking any further part in the meeting, unfortunately. Albury Steel, Gary Allen, Colin Blackbourn, Paul Whitelam Jr., Peter Lloyd, Terry Madley. Got a race in our hands here. We've got Rob Wilson, the Masters champion, man who retired at the end of last year and came out at the start of this one. But I don't think he's lost a meeting yet. Seen at this meeting. New copy. Well done, Lou. I think we must be 83 now. I'm ready to think that or not. Still comes to the Grasstrack record. Here we go then. Race 37. Colin Blackbourn gets into the first turn first. He gets the whole shot. Rob Wilson is chasing hard after him. Rob Wilson goes flying past him, but I just don't know how fast that bike is. What has Mick Letchford done to it? Colin Blackbourn drives back on the inside, but Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen are leading. Colin Blackbourn and Paul Whitelam Jr. Then it is like Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. And Peter Lloyd, Terry Madley bringing up the rear. Rob Wilson, Nicky Owen, 25. Paul Whitelam Jr., Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. And then old Ray Westbrook stopped and Peter Lloyd very soon picked up that place. Thank you, Mr. Wilson. Nice of you. Exactly. Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen from Headcorn in Kent. Leading this one by the proverbial mile. There goes the checkered flag, the unstoppable, the invincible, the Masters champion, Rob Wilson. Then Nicky Owen. Second place is Colin Blackbourn with Paul Whitelam Jr. And a much spluttering 41, Peter Lloyd, Terry Madley. 1000cc right-hand sidecars, race 37. A win for 24, Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen. Second place, 25, Colin Blackbourn and Paul Whitelam Jr. Third place, 41, Peter Lloyd and Terry Madley. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 10.93 seconds. From the top, 24, 25, 41. 1 minute 10.93 seconds. John Hiscock, Gareth Bemister. What have we got? Two? Two want to play? Marketing, they're not like Speedway, are they? Making it marketing. Here they come then. Peter Owen leads down to the first turn. Pete Colvin in second place. Peter Owen on the V-twin Godden. Throwing that horrible black mud at his fellow competitor. Around they come then. Pete Colvin, Peter Owen, Kevin Colvin, Pete Colvin and Steve Colvin. Peter Owen. Campaigning that Godden V-twin, the last one known in right-hand Grasstrack history. And he's winning with it. 4-1-1. yellow in. 99. Pete to Steve Colvin. Piling up some very valuable points here. We'll soon be tallying those up to see who makes the finals this afternoon. Round they come then. The last flag, yellow in Kevin Colborne. Pete Colvin and Steve Colvin. Round the last turn, for the last time, 4-1-1, the 11 and Kevin Colborne. 99, Pete Steve Colvin. The result was a win for 4-1-1, the 11 and Kevin Colborne. Second place 99, Pete Colvin and Steve Colvin. No other finishers. The winner's time, 1 minute 14.59 seconds. 1 minute 14.59 seconds. We thought to be so good either, so a lot of thought goes into that actually, not like them speedway boys who just pick up them old lollipops, you know. These blokes have to think, and they're not pretty good at that, but never mind, they do their best. 41, Peter Lloyd, 118, Wayne Westerway, 44, Darryl Sweetman, 99, Pete Colvin, 73, Mr. Cossar, and 17, Ray Westbrook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all going. The winner of this race goes through to the big final, so you could even still see the winner of the A final even in this race. They're away. Pete Colvin gets a good one from the inside. Ray Westbrook gets a good one from the outside, but Wayne Westerway scores it with a lot of them. Wayne Westerway goes into the turn there. Oh, Ray Westbrook picks it up as he comes out of that turn. He's giving them what for, he's showing them the way home in this one. And the winner of this one will go through to that B final. Ray Westbrook, oh, Wayne Westerway. Mark through Pete Colvin and Steve Colvin in third place. And that third place almost got lost for Mr. Cossar there as he came up to ride hard on that turn. 17, Ray Westbrook. From Wayne Westerway. Mr. Cossar. Mr. Colvin. Mr. Lloyd. Oh, here comes Wayne Westerway. He's going to put on late challenge on this one. Ray Westbrook goes wide. Wayne Westerway challenges on the inside. He's got one more lap to go and he's climbing up on the front line. Ray Westbrook gets a good line out of that corner, but Wayne Westerway has watched and seen that he enters this other one a little wider. Is he going to try and go through on the inside? Ray Westbrook's gone wide. Wayne Westerway pulls up on the inside. Here they come to the line. Who's he going to be? Ray Westbrook in second place. Then 73, Mr. Cossar from 41. Peter Lloyd. 44, Darryl Sweetman. 99, Pete Colvin. Well, what a cracking race that was, and what a shame that Ray Westbrook did that on that last bend. He just succumbed to the pressure, I think. He could have been on his way to the next final. Instead, that privilege goes to Wayne Westerway. Race 40 sponsored by Abacus Van Hire, and a big thank you to them. A win for number 118, Wayne Westerway and Mark Courtney. Second place to number 17, Ray Westbrook and Tony Heath. Third place to number 73. Ooh, that's Mr. Cossar and Mr. Bend, I think it was. Then number 41, which was Peter Lloyd and Terry Madley. 44, Darryl Sweetland, and I can't read that either. And in sixth place, number 99, Pete and Steve Colvin. And it was Andy Cossar and Nick Wilson with 73. The winner's time was 1 minute 15.85 seconds. 1 minute 15.85 seconds. And race 43, the 1000cc right-hand sidecar B final. Now please add in on the bottom line there, 118. Wayne Westerway and Mark Courtney. Bit of a long way to go yet, but we'll do it. 500cc Sidecars, and it's race 41. I've got a man to do your leg weighting exercise. If you'd like to come down here, I'll give you his card. Chris Spark, Southern Centre Grasstrack Riders Association. Here we go, the 500cc Sidecar B final. The winner of this final will go to the A final. And at the moment, the man in front is Ray Mathison. Looks like Barrie Bennett in second place there, and those shiny red crash helmets. Barrie Bennett, Eifion Hughes. So it's Nick Radley, Craig Mathison leading, Barrie Bennett, Eifion Hughes in second place. And Gareth, then Scott Dunn and Neil Popnell.
What, Barrie?
It's all happening here at Wimborne. 21. Radley, Craig Mathison with just one lap to go. The last engine in that machine, it's like really does fly. Didn't miss a race. Now where's something go wrong? Still I can't understand why he's dead in the B final. Andy Kerrison goes out with problems. And the checkered flag comes out, no problems for this man. He's into the A final. 21. Nick Radley and Craig Mathison. Number 7. Barrie Bennett and Eifion Hughes in 118. Scott Dunn and Neil Popnell. 49. Brian Cannon and Steve George. And 123. Paul Moorcock and John Cook. Race 41, the 500cc sidecars. Race 41, the 500cc sidecars B final. Sponsored by Abtec Computer Services. Abtec Computer Services, a big thank you to them. And the win, the important win, the man that goes through to the A final is 21, Nick Radley and Craig Mathison. Second place went to 7, Barrie Bennett, Eifion Hughes. Third place was 118, Scott Dunn and Neil Popnell. Fourth place was 49, Brian Canning and Steve George. And fifth place was number 123, Paul Moorcock and John Cook. No other finishes. The winner's time was 1 minute 05.44 seconds. And we go down to the race 45, 500 sidecars, and 21. Now we are on with the solos. Back to race 42. Back to race 42. Dave Mears, with 3 wins to his credit already, is out there and going racing in this one. That's 19, Dave Mears, from 17, Paul Derrick. Then it's 193, John Shanes, and 19, Stuart Mears, having their own private battle at the back. Sorry about the dwindling numbers in the 350s, but they all went over and took the water down. 19, Dave Mears, from 117, Paul Derrick, from 193, John Shanes, 44, Stuart Mears. Anybody sees them later on, just tell them what a good meeting they did. 19, Dave Mears, powering on out of that turn, winding up that throttle, the last lap flag is all here. 1 lap to go for undisputed 4 rides and 4 wins. He's only got to keep it rolling and he knows that. 117, Paul Derrick, 193, John Shanes, 14, Stuart Mears. Out of the last turn for the last time, a beautiful tight corner. Dave Mears, 4 rides, 4 wins, undisputed 350 champion at Jim Coles. Second place to Paul Derrick, good valuable points for him. Then John Shanes and Stuart Mears fighting right to the finish on those 350cc machines. Official result in a moment. Race 42, race 42. And the win there going to number 19, Dave Mears. Second place, number 117, Paul Derrick. Third place to number 193, John Shanes. Fourth place to number 14, Stuart Mears. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 06.98 seconds. 1 minute 06.98 seconds. Race result 19, 117, 193, 14. 1 minute 06.98 seconds. Over the page again then, and we go to race 43. It's the 1000cc right-hand sidecar B final. 74, 51, 92, 57, 25 and 118 are the numbers you should be looking for. 118 Wayne Westaway coming up from the C to the B final. Can he make his way to the A? The winner goes to the A. What he said earlier, the rest can go home. Who put all that dust in my drink? I wouldn't take the same without it, would it? Something else in the building. Sidecars come to do battle in the B final then. Who's it going to be? And away they go. A good even start. Down to the reverse turn. Picking up the whole shot. Colin Blackbourn in second place. Duncan Thomas in third. Well, there's these 4 good. Oh, there's one. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5. There is 6 of them. That's okay. Right then. 74. Duncan Thomas has picked it up. I don't know where he got it from. Corner, I think. Duncan Thomas, Carl Pugh working well together. Paul Whitelam, I'll do it the hard way. with Iain Whale. They're holding on to second place at the moment. Then it's 57. Time's Variety. Time's Roman Broomfield. Then 51. Ricky Crawley. Oh, and there goes the window. And Wayne, well, I'm not drinking that now. Probably some glass in there. And away we go then. Here comes Duncan Solers. And Colin Hughes, Paul Whitelam, and Iain Whale. Rick McCauley. Oh, Hogg for Clive Stoneman. And Roland Broomfield, their chains off. Chain off for them. The checkered flag goes, the big final summons up, and Duncan Solers goes to the A final. Paul Whitelam in second place, Rick McCauley there in third. And 118, Wayne West away. And Mark Courtney bringing up the rear. Race 43, sponsored by Jade Peking Chinese Takeaway, 156 Pinehurst Road, West Moors. Jolly good it is too, I'm told. Oh, full start I've ever seen one. That's the best full start of the day so far. So, those riders on the line then, under starters orders. Oh, I wrote the old start, but never mind, we're away. Some of them just won't keep still, it's unfair on the others though. Here they come. Martin Williams leading it. From John Jefferies in second place, from Martin Sturgeon, from CC, from Gareth Hickmott, Rory DeMille, Shane Hooper. Dave Tricky and Adam Filmer have got red flags up. We have red flags. For the last time this afternoon, and Steve Lee takes the lead. Steve Lee gets the whole shot. Tim Nopes comes up on the inside. Steve Lee puts the power on. John Jefferies goes wide. It's all happening here at us. Steve Lee, Tim Nopes, Gareth Hickmott, John Jefferies, Roy DeMille, Martin Sturgeon, Shane Hooper, Dave Tricky, Adam Filmer. Martin Williams on the side from the centre green. He was the cause of that last stoppage. 93, 14, John Jefferies, Tim Nopes, Gareth Hickmott, Rory DeMille, Martin Sturgeon, Shane Hooper, Dave Tricky. No, Adam Filmer then Dave Tricky. Well, this one's 124 and one's 24. Here they come, the last lap flag is out, then John Jefferies has got to the front. John Jefferies is going for it. Steve Lee in second place, then Tim Nopes and Gareth Hickmott. Well clear of Martin Sturgeon, Shane Hooper, Rory DeMille drops it. Adam Filmer goes by, Dave Tricky, and the checkered flag comes out, it's all over, but a Jim's cold. John Jefferies wins the race, but has he won the title because he lost points badly in one earlier? I'm saying we're probably the faster man round here this afternoon, and Martin Williams, not a fast man, is still on the centre green. It's opened up a big can of worms. 60 quid still to go, and 20 quid still to go. Yellow 78 and blue 211 in the Wimborne raffle. Come and see me at the caravan, I'll point you in the direction of Glynis, who'll furnish you with the money. There goes Steve Lee, there goes Tim Nopes, Gareth Hickmott, Dave Tricky, Shane Hooper. They didn't all come round then. John Jefferies pushing his bike round for a lap of honour, he's fit, and he just won the race, and now he's going to push the bike round. I might push it to the centre green as well as I'll push it. I'll find a mechanic to do that. Which is not the result of that then? The result of that, race 44, sponsored by Jade Peking Chinese Takeaway at 156 Pinehurst Road, West Moors. A win for number 14, John Jefferies. There he is, pushing the bike back. Here comes the mechanic, ever willing and able. Second place went at 93, Steve Lee. Third place was number 2, Tim Nogue. I think it's his best result today. Fourth place was number 7, Gareth Hickmott. Fifth place, 15, Martin Sturgeon. Sixth place, number 55, Shane Hooper. Seventh place, number 24, Adam Filmer. Eighth place, number 124, Dave Tricky. Ninth place, number 36, Rory Cavill. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute, 03.95 seconds. 1 minute, 03.95 seconds. I'll do that again. Race 43, 14, 93, 2, 7, 15, 55, 24, 124, 36. 1 minute 03.95 seconds. We want race 45 next, and race 45 is the 500cc sidecar main A final. This is the big one, chaps, for the 500cc sidecar this afternoon. Sponsored by RW Building Services, bathroom refurbishment. The right-hand sidecar B final was sponsored by Wickhampton Carriage and Barrie Spain, Wickhampton Import. Much sponsors. Local to you local people down here, you should be using them. From the kindness of their heart, the bottom of their wallet, they've sponsored this meeting. I think you could help out. Right. Got some results of solo margin here. Not sure what they're going to do on that start. I'm only halfway through and have to stop. That's right, they fly. We are on our way with the A final, and who's going to get it? They go down there straight. They're pretty close to go down there, you know. But it looks like it's Shaun Harvey just picked it up. She's gone wide though. Nick Radley's on the inside. Nick Radley's as high on it. Shaun Harvey is on that. And Shaun Harvey is the lead with Nick Radley in hot pursuit. They won the Best Pairs Championship up there at Livingston the other week. And they're battling it out here for real this afternoon. There'll be no team spaces here. That's 72, Shaun Harvey Radley in second place. And 56 Wainwright trying to get his slice of the action. So there is like number 10, Tony Cook. Nick Radley came through from that big final, taking hard after Shaun Harvey. Anything can happen. Shaun Harvey down the back straight with Danny Hogg. The checkered flag comes. This seems a short race. Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg take the win. Nick Radley takes the second. Wayne Reed takes the third. Tony took the fourth. Mike Reed the fifth. Looks like we lost one onto the centre green. It was best of Goodwin we lost onto the centre green. Well, what a cracking race that was. It was a full 4 laps, but it was just so much action and so full on, it seemed like it was over in a second. Here they come then. Give them a round of applause. They've entertained us well this afternoon. Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg. Almost as unbeatable on these 500s as Rob Wilson is on that 1,000 chariot. Nick Bradley and Craig Mathison having a fantastic season. Tony Cook. And I forgot who's on with Tony, never mind. 56, Wayne Reed and James Benfield. And 57, Mike Reed and Mark Hopkins. I'm getting better, aren't I? We had a win for number 72, Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg. In second place was 21, Nick Radley and Craig Mathison. In third place was number 56, Wayne Reed and James Benfield. Fourth place was number 10, Tony Cook and that other fella. And in fifth place, number 57, Mike Reed and Mark Hopkins. The winner's time was 1 minute 05.96 seconds. I was just testing to see if you'd noticed. You all right now? No? 43. Race 43, the 1000cc right-hand sidecar B final was a win for Duncan Thomas and Carl Hughes, number 74. Second place was 92, Paul Whitelam and Ian Wales. Third place was 51, Rick McCauley and Dave Williams. Fourth place was 118, Wayne Westerway and Mark Courtney. Now on the finishes, the winning time was 1 minute 12.57, and this is the big final. The Jim Coles Classic, here we go. The Morris Stevens race. Miles Simmons and Rob Wilson get down to the turn first. Miles Simmons has got the runnings on Rob Wilson, but Rob Wilson powers up that straight. What does Mick Ledford do to that engine? Done something to it, and half go. 24, Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen from number 9. Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley, and I think that's Duncan Collis in third place, number 74 with Carl Hughes. Round the turn to come, the dust hardly cleared from the previous lap as Elfaster coming round there. Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen. Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley holding on to second place, Duncan Collis and Carl Hughes in third. Those three well clear. That is James Rogers and Damien James. Good fourth place for him, he's improving as the weeks go by. Then it's Owen and Kevin Colborn. And then it's 60, Richard Thomas and Jason Barrie. The checkered flag comes out, these finals, they just seem so they're fast, don't they? They go so quick. 24, Rob Wilson does it again. Nicky Owen is there from Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. Then it's Duncan Collis, Carl Pugh, James Rogers, Damien James, Neil Owen and Kevin Colborn, and surprised to see the Cornishman at the back really, but he did have some talent in front of him, didn't he? Richard Thomas and Jason Barrie. See if they come round for a lap of honour. What a cracking Jim Coles final. Here they come in on the lap of honour, give them a clap. Didn't they do well? Isn't that a fast machine that Rob Wilson's got there? Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen winning again. Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. We'll get that first one day. Duncan Solis and Carl Pugh. Lovely to see Duncan back on the pace. He's been off pace a couple of weeks, but he's really flying here this afternoon. From Wales, we have Neil Owen with Kevin Colborn from this neck of the woods, and then James Rogers and Damien James going round on their lap of honour. What a fantastic race meeting we've had. Which is not a result of this. Which is not a result. A result of race 46, 1000cc right-hand sidecar final, sponsored by Ken Kensington, was a win for 24, Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen. Second place was number 9, Miles Simmons and Kevin Woodley. Third place was number 74, Duncan Tollis and Carl Pugh. Fourth place, number 4, James Rogers and Damien James. Fifth place, number 411, Neil Owen and Kevin Colborn. And in sixth place, it was number 60, Richard Thomas and Jason Barrie. The winner's time was 1 minute 11.03 seconds. 1 minute 11.03 seconds. There will be a presentation on a trailer just here behind me somewhere.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Jim Coles presentations here at Uddens. Would like to say I think we had a fantastic meeting this afternoon, and I will stand up for the club on that watering, because that was very, very necessary. We wouldn't have seen a damn thing at the end of the day if we'd have carried on like that. Well, we wouldn't have got to the end of the day, would we? We'd have packed it up and gone home. So first class decisions by the clerk of the course this afternoon to put that water on that circuit. We're going to do the presentations. I'd like to start with the Auto Cadets. There were 3 of them, and in third place was Jordan Hayler-Randall. Jordan Hayler-Randall, please come up and collect your trophy. That's what I like to see, all dressed in racing attire. I do like to see that. Camera, action. And the camera.
Ace is undone.
Well done. You didn't want all 3 up for a threesome? If you do, I'll call him back up then.
Oh no,
no, not going to do that. No, all right. Second place then went to number 28, Aaron Pascoe. Now he looks like a racer.
There you go, back. All right, turn around, face Aaron. This is Aaron. You're up, Aaron. This is small. Big smile. Well done, mate.
And first place in the Auto Cadets this afternoon, it was 112, Ashton Webb. One day he'll stand where Simon Wigg did, how about that? That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Big smile.
Trophies to the top 3 only in the cadets. So third place, 353, Callum Dykes. Well done, Callum. Where are you? He was here. He come third. I know he did. Has he gone home? Has he gone shy? Did somebody tell him I bite? Okay, we'll move up to second then. 109, Zach Wajtknecht. Hope I said that right. Didn't I race with his dad years ago?
Probably.
Did I? Was it Kevin, wasn't it? Was it Kevin Wajtknecht?
Mate.
I don't know nothing, do I? Keep quiet. His granddad, that was nice, Mr. Ruffle.
Like the shades, yeah.
You can be red.
And first place in the cadets today, showing the rest of the family how to do it, 93, James Shanes.
Well done, mate.
Go on, James. Look at me. Give me a smile, James. Thank you.
Well done.
Third in junior, went to number 7, Josh Dingle. Look after that hat for him, mate, will you? Well done, Josh.
If you don't announce that there are medals for the other competitors.
Champions of the future. Champions today come to that.
Bigger, aren't they?
Second place, 23, Lloyd Barrett. Is he related to Wayne Barrett? Is Wayne your dad? You're faster than him, aren't you?
Mate.
Brown-eyed and handsome. Well done, Lloyd. Following the family footsteps. And first place, number 18. I've seen this young man a few times. He's won a few races. Darryl Richings.
Well done.
They're getting bigger.
Yeah.
Well, it's good, don't bend your back so far. Oh, that was the juniors done and dusted. We'll move on to the intermediates. And in third place, in the intermediates, and I think didn't think he'd done the full complement of races, did he? Well, no, I think he missed out on the first one quite badly, but he done well. He scored 16 points. Third place went to 181, Matt Saul. On a 125 machine, giving away lots of CCs.
See yourself on TV, do you?
Well done, Matt. Second place went to 21, Lewis Deere. He knows how to dress for the occasion.
Well done, mate.
All the sponsors, this is the man to put your name on. Look.
You're looking at him, aren't you?
Don't upset it.
His camera should have been
Well done, Lewis. You had 17 points. And first place this afternoon, riding number 5 on his machine, Chesney King. Champion of the intermediates with 30 points.
Well done, mate.
Today's solo support classes, the 350cc's. Give them to him afterwards because it's complicated now, isn't it? Yeah, do them afterwards. Just give them to him afterwards. 350 result then, the third place going to number 193, John Shanes. All the family in the trophies today.
Get off his Zimmer friend, get on his bike. I'm not kissing you.
Apparently, I did this back at the sun.
Yeah, you, yeah.
We're going to go that way a bit, otherwise we'll have Mrs. Ian back. Oh, no, Mrs. Ian.
Well done.
Well done, John. Second place went to 117, Paul Derrick. Young man I think we're going to see more of on the rostrum in the future. Another man who improves as the weeks go by. He's limping well. Can I kick the other one and match it up for you? First place. Well, he comes from Kent. What else would you expect? Number 19, Dave Mears. 4 rides and 4 wins. He said you put as much water on it as you like, he said.
You don't, do you? No. Got no corn out leathers on?
No, that's not true.
Wait, I see you.
Exactly then. Well, I'll give that a go tomorrow. Cheers then. Thanks a lot.
500cc solos this afternoon, and in third place, gives me great pleasure. A very local man to me in Kent. Third place went to number 7, Gareth Hickmott. Come and collect a nice piece of well-earned silverware.
Don't marry him.
Cheers.
Well done, Gareth. Second place this afternoon went to number 93. He had some good rides. In fact, he was second, I think, every time with 10 points apiece. Steve Lee.
How you doing? All right? Hang on, Alan.
Oh, just not me. Hi, Alan. Cheers, mate.
Well done.
Cheers, mate.
Well done there, Steve Lee. And in first place, also on 40 points, but he got it on count back on a greater number of first places. John Jefferies. Come on down, number 14.
Well done, all right.
Cheers, thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
I'd like to see a bit more of you on the grass, you know. The hangover and just once every blue moon's not good. You're going to do a bit more grass?
Yeah, I took a year out last year just to get my head round. Took a year out last year to get my head around a few things. Back on it this year, just applying to get a wild card for the Masters qualifier. Just hopefully go from strength to strength to get back into Europe next year.
Well, we wish you luck with that. We'd like to see you there and on the rostrum a bit more often.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Well done, John Jefferies. On to the 500cc sidecars and some tremendous racing from them this afternoon. I think Jim would have enjoyed that. Third place went to number 56, Wayne Reid and James Benfield. Look at the age of this driver. He's got a long way to go, this one.
Fine, Skippy. Mum's not here to dress him. Well done, boy. All right. Well done, mate.
Old man trained him well, didn't he?
Yeah, shoulder down between. That's a good idea. Nice smile from you, Wayne.
Look at that. I'm not sure who the roses or the thorns are here.
There's a spider hanging down then.
Well done, Wayne Reid and James Benfield. I don't want to be rude, but you'll see what I mean by the age of these drivers in a minute. Second place, 21, Nick Radley and Craig Mathison. They can still put it on them, can't they? Two more brake horsepower. I reckon that Shaun and Danny would have had to look out. Well done.
Thank you.
Nick Radley and Craig Mathison.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
All right. Thanks, mate.
Sure, mate, Mark.
Oh, there's some nice trophies, isn't they?
That's lovely, isn't it?
Piston, Conrod, spark plug.
Show them to the camera. You don't mind, do you? No.
I suggest, ladies and gentlemen, get a little look at them if you can, because they're quite something.
Gentleman down there as well.
They actually look like a motorbike trophy, don't they? Don't look like...
Lovely, thank you very much.
something from bar billiards, do they? Well done.
Thank you.
And to the winner, we must give the spoils. Would you please welcome once again Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg.
Sorry, Mark.
This is boring, isn't it? Look at me, Shaun. Don't look at him.
Well done there, Shaun Harvey, Danny Hogg. You look like you want to say something.
No, I don't.
Are you sure?
We're always fine. He's all right. Danny likes it.
Passengers always like to talk.
Yeah. It's good to talk. You don't want to talk, all right. He does. Look, he's thinking about it. I didn't think that these here passengers could think, but he's thinking about it. I can't remember, was it the second ride when you sort of didn't trap too well and you was a little bit behind and points could be lost? And did you panic at any point in that race, or did you know you were going to get there?
Yeah, I think we did have a bad start, and Wayne and Andy Kerrison's went past us. But I said to Shaun, rode a really intelligent race. He held on there. Unfortunately for Wayne, he sort of locked up on the top bend, and we had to drive to come down the corner and just nick it off him.
You did well though, didn't you?
Done very well, didn't he?
What went wrong yesterday? Somebody said you didn't win yesterday. Something go wrong yesterday?
Oh, that was on the thousands yesterday.
You did what?
I rode 1,000 yesterday. I won the 500s, and I think it was 4th or 5th in the thousands.
Brave boy, isn't you? Brave or stupid? I'm just going to see if I can see a scar where he took the brain out. Well, thank you very much, gentlemen. I'll let you go.
Thanks a lot.
Enjoy, and we'll see you on the rostrum again soon. Laurels for the winners. Yes, let's go on with the 1000cc sidecars. Right back on form, right up there where it counts. Number 74, Duncan Tolhurst this afternoon with Carl Pugh.
How you doing, boy?
Oh, Mark, how you doing, mate? Who's
Right. Yeah. Hovering about, having a beer. Want a cup? See you, Mark.
You soda, Mark.
Dancers are doing a do-si-do between them.
Come in a bit closer to you. That's it. Thank you.
I'll see you in a bit.
Second place this afternoon went to Myles Simmons and Kevin Woodley.
I think so. Cheers, Mark. Thank you very much.
Thank you today.
Yeah, care.
You'd won it, wouldn't you?
Hey?
That lucky you would have won it, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah. His name stand in front of me. Stand in front.
You're saying, right, if they had 3 on that bike, they ought to be excluded, didn't they?
Okay. Right. Thank you. Cheers, Doug. Cheers, Carl.
And not wishing to be repetitive or anything, but every time I come to a meeting and we have a presentation, the 1000cc sidecar awards go to Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen.
Cheers, Mark. Cheers, son. Good on you. Stand in the front, mate. Look at me. Look at me. Thank you.
Now, Rob, I need just a quick word with you, because somebody told me that Mick Letchford puts an adjuster on the throttle so you can't get full throttle in the heat, so it livens the meeting up a little bit, and then he lets you have full power in the final. Is that right?
There's a little bit of truth in that. I normally do a little bit on the rev limiter, and then Mick normally alters it so I don't have it too high. So, but he does give me 500 when I get to the final, so it's good really.
Well, it seemed to work. Seems to work. Well done there for Rob Wilson and Nicky Owen. Myles Simmons, Kevin Woodley, and Duncan Tollers, Carl Pugh, the Jim Coles Spectacular Champions. I must say, I did expect Duncan to do well today, because he always does well here. Don't forget, he's the only man ever to win the solo and the sidecar Wimborne Whoppers. I ain't forgotten. Here comes the Duncan Bradford trophy, and Mr. and Mrs. Bradford are here to present it. Glynis passes them over. There's one that goes on, and a replica to keep for each year.
Well done, well done.
And that goes to John Jefferies. All the youth who didn't get a top 3 trophy, there is a medal here for you. We'd like you to have them before we go home. Well done, Mr. and Mrs. Bradford. Well done, John Jefferies, on yet another win. I'm sure you know this young man who's been doing these presentations, and I didn't really introduce him in the first place, which was quite wrong of me, and I'll admit that. This is Mark Edwards. He also passengered Ken Lane, as Jim Coles did, and with a bit of luck, he's survived. Unfortunately, he is going into hospital to have a little operation, and we'd all like to wish him very well with that. And today, the Wimborne Club held a raffle, and where's Jodie? I thought she was here already. I'm gabbling before I get there. And young Jodie Reed has got a little present here for Mark Edwards, and it's the proceeds today of the Wimborne Club's raffle, and that is for you, and thank you for coming up. And I'd like to say a big thank you for entertaining us on the grass, and entertaining us here today, and entertaining us on the grass in the past, and especially when you put that big V-twin right through that fence at Collier Street. You remember that?
Yeah, after waking up in hospital. I'd like to thank everybody who's done this for me today, and thanks to the club for putting on such a good meeting. It's been brilliant.
It was a good meeting, wasn't it?
Yeah, they've done well with the watering. Watering's always hard because you can't please everybody. It's just making the best of a bad situation. I think they've done well.
Good, I'm glad you said that, because that's how I felt, and I think a lot of other people felt it, but some people weren't too happy with the decision. Well done. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Mark Edwards, and wish him well with that little operation he's got coming up, and we'll see you back on the grass soon.